Guys, welcome to Trying to Deny Myself. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first episode for the channel. Pretty sure this is going to be the first episode for the channel, you guys, where I'm just basically trying to develop a community where I could just, we just build each other up, pray for each other and just be there for each other spiritually and stuff like that. I don't have that in my life. I don't have any friends or anything where I could just talk about my relationship with God, my walk with God, and just express the journey. I don't have friends where I could just talk to that about. So I want to develop a community and create this channel just for that and show you guys the realness of what it's like, what it's like for me to walk with God, trying to deny my old self and becoming the new me, and I'm not Christian. I'm not religious. I am just spiritual, I'm just a spiritual person, you guys, who's trying to get close to God. I have been really struggling financially, you guys. It's so sad. I go in and out of depression because of my financial situation, you guys. And I'm like, I've been doing cannabis for so long that my job resume is full of cannabis stuff. And I feel like I've been trying to find a job and I'm not getting hired because of all the cannabis stuff that's on my resume. I've been in the cannabis industry for over 10 years, you guys. And it's like, I'm just trying to find a regular job, nothing to do with weed. And it's like, it's been a struggle. And I did used to work at the strip club, you guys. And I'm really thinking I want to go back to the strip club because I'm like, I know God doesn't want me to be there, but I feel like I gotta do what I gotta do I just gotta do what I gotta do, like, God hasn't opened any doors yet for me for jobs or anything like that, and I'm like, part of me feels like, is God even listening to me? Like, is God on my side? I don't want to cry. People are looking at me. Is God on my side? Like, why isn't he? When I go through my depression and I pray about it, like, God makes me feel better, but it's like, when is my situation gonna get better, like, can barely pay. I haven't even paid my rent this month. I don't have the money to pay my rent this month. And it's like, I just feel like I gotta do what I gotta do. And I really don't want to go to the strip club, you guys. But I'm gonna go because I feel like, I don't know, God hasn't opened any doors for me yet. And that's them. I feel like I gotta take matters into my own hands. And usually you're not supposed to do that. People are coming. We'll talk about this later. You guys, I ended up going to the strip club. I went to go see about the job. You guys, I ended up going to the strip club to go see about that job. And what happened was, I filled out the application. After we filled it out, he told me they'll call me on Tuesday. And if I don't hear from them on Tuesday, to give them a call, because that's when they call people for second interviews. So I even told God, I was like, God, it's in your will if I get this job or not. I told God, no, I know you don't want me there, but I'm trying to go out there and do what I got to do to make money for my family. And I asked God for forgiveness, and we're going to see what happens. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and I just want to tell you guys something real quick, okay? The feeling of, like, first of all, we got a job interview, you guys. We got a job interview, okay? So, and the feeling of wanting to just, that club, like, oh, I want to look at the strip club. It's the only way. No, that feeling's gone. I don't even care about the strip club, you guys. I don't even really want to get hired there. I just feel like that was like the last resort that I had to do. And when I did that, God blessed us with the job interview, you guys, which is so awesome. Also, to you guys, I just want to say this, you guys. Last night, I asked God for forgiveness and stuff. Because I know I shouldn't be going to the strip club trying to apply for a job. And I gave all my problems to him, asked God, just relieve me from my stress, my anxiety, my worries, and all of this stuff that I'm going through, that I'm feeling. And you guys, I went to bed and woke up. Just know my rent's not paid, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay it or pay my phone bill. Just know I woke up happy for no reason, just happy, full of joy. I was just so happy. You guys, when you give your problems to God, things really change. Like, really give it to him and let it go, and don't hold on to it. things change. I'm telling you, I woke up to a job interview with the whole happy attitude and everything, you guys. And just let you know, right now I'm going through a valley, like a big valley, you guys. I am struggling bad, like really bad. I'm going through a big valley, and being happy through the valley could be a struggle, but for me, hasn't, you know, I have my days, but I'm just so blessed when God just when you just see him, like, you think nothing's gonna happen, and then just bam, the next day, job interview, you're filled with so much joy for no reason. That is an awesome feeling, you guys. Just being joyful for no reason. Feeling joyful for no reason, that is a huge blessing. And also, you guys, I just want to let you guys know, my boat has been rocking. God has been rocking my boat. But just know, when your boat is rocking, God had his hand on the boat, you guys. God is not going to let the boat tip over, okay? And God allows us to go through struggles and valleys. And sometimes he'll let us go through a valley for a long time until you come to him. He wants you to come to him. So he'll let you go through that valley until you seek him. And then things will get better. Okay, guys, sorry about the quality of this part of the video. But let me tell you, I got some good news, you guys. God has came through full force, like, girl. Hold on, let me first say this. The strip club never called me on Tuesday. The strip club never called me. Guys, right now today is Saturday, okay? Last week on Sundays, when we went to the strip club to go look for a job on Sunday, and then on Tuesday, we're supposed to wait for them to call us about the job, whether we got it or we didn't. And then on Tuesday, they never called. But I ended up getting 3 interviews, you guys. 3 interviews. God was like, you know what? You are not going to work at the strip club. You are my child. You don't belong there. So I'm going to shut that door and give you something else. So guys, shut that door. You guys, the strip club did not call me. Got 3 job interviews, you guys. I already went to 2 of them. I have a 3rd one to go to on Tuesday. I already know I'm going to get hired on one of these jobs. And because I have faith in God. And God really did, like, guys, God is always on time. God is never late. And if he is late, there's a reason for it. Like, God is always there. God will always show up for you. God always shows up for me, like, right when I need him. And I just want to say this, you guys. I don't want to cry. God will allow, I already said this earlier in the video, but I'm going to say it again. God will allow us to go through valleys, you guys. And God will allow the valley to feel like we're drowning. And God will allow us to feel like we're drowning. And God will even allow us to go through valleys for a very long time. And you guys are wondering why we're going through this. You know, God is allowing it because wants you to come to him. He's either developing your faith, developing your character, or he's doing it because he wants you to come to him. And as soon as you come to him, everything gets easy. Everything gets easier, you guys. I'm telling you. Okay? Someone who's been following God for 2 years, heavenly, like been trying for 2 years to find him, really seek him for 2 years. I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, I was raised in the Christian church, okay? Since the age of 2 years old, all the way till I was 17 years old. I got baptized as a Christian and all this stuff, okay? And as an adult, okay, I'm going to just get to the point. As an adult now, you guys, yeah, I was raised in the church, but doesn't mean I was following God or trying to follow God. After I left the church, you know, I fell into the world. I became a worldly person. I was a worldly person in this world with Satan. You know, I knew who God was. I know of God. I know Jesus Christ, but I had no desire, no type of anything to follow God, listen to God, or anything. And you guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. It took me a long time to even believe in Jesus Christ. Like, I believe in God, the creator of all creation. But it took me a long time to even, this is for a whole nother video, but it took me a long time to even believe in Jesus Christ. And just recently, God has revealed to me that he is real. Because I believed in the more in the Old Testament than I did in the New Testament. That's for a whole nother video, you guys. But I've been chasing God the last past 2 years. And while I was chasing God, you guys, let me tell you, I went through crazy storms, you guys. Depression. My mental health was like, my mental health was way worse before I was following God. But then when I was following God, it got even like, it got worse than what I'd ever experienced, you guys. While I was walking through God, and I was realizing God was going through these valleys and all this stuff because God was molding me. God was molding me. God was molding me. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. God was molding me and stuff, and he allowed me to go through all these big depressions and big like all these problems and stuff, because he was allowing me to go through it. And then I was going through, I was like, why am I going through all these problems? Like, God, just like, why am I going through this? And then I understood why. That was God calling me to him. That's how I feel. God allowed me to go through that because he was calling me. I said, you know, Angelina, you're going to go through all of these problems. You're not going to be able to handle it. And that's when you're going to come to me. And I did. You guys, and then when I came to God, I experienced a lot of paranormal stuff too. A lot. I've been experiencing paranormal things my whole entire life since I was little with my mother. My mom, she sees it all. All. The spiritual world, she sees it all. And the things that my mother was experiencing, the supernatural things, I start to experience it too. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's pretty scary. Pretty scary. But when I took my walk with God, and also when I was taking God serious and trying to follow him and find him and chase him because I want to see his face. Like, all the paranormal stuff stopped. I've not experienced any paranormal things in a very, very long time. God is just so awesome. You know, a lot of things change when you just turn to him and stuff. And then when you're going through your problems and stuff, like, don't get mad at him. It's the reason why you're going through. He's calling you. Go to him. Peace out. Bye, guys. I love you.
Sometimes when God shifts you, it's not so that you change. It's just so that you see him in a different way. Sometimes he'll give you the opportunity to shout amen from a different place, Cheryl, because you can't always shout amen on the mountaintops. He'll give you tickets on your birthday so that you can shout amen in the midst of your storm. The problem with us is when we go through something, we want to look at God the same way that we were looking at him from a height. And he's saying, no, I'm the same God, but from a different perspective. So I want you to pay attention. The Bible said that if you're going through the valley of the shadow of death, or you're walking besides the still waters, he will be God to you in all of those places.